TRN News.
The National Guard is expected to arrive in Memphis this week. Agents from 13 different federal agencies are coming to town to help local law enforcement fight crime. The deployment will be a phased approach, according to Governor Lee. Some agencies have been arriving today. A man's accused of making threats at Vanderbilt University. Kira Kuras Johnson allegedly threatened students with a knife at the Wyatt Center. He's now charged with aggravated assault and trespassing. No injuries reported. And a former nurse accused of stealing sedatives from Nashville hospitals never had a license. The State Board of Nursing granted Marissa Jean Denton multi-state privilege based on a Maryland nursing license, but that was revoked last year. Denton allegedly went to St. Thomas Midtown and Vanderbilt hospitals dressed in scrubs, posing as a nurse before removing propofol. I'm Jack Crumley.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Cloth or disposable? Paint or wallpaper? Yellow or green?
Babies come with lots of decisions.
Crib or bassinet? Rocker or glider?
So when it comes to protection against diseases, go with the safest, most effective choice, vaccination. To protect your child against 14 serious childhood diseases like measles, meningitis, and whooping cough. That's why nearly all parents choose it.
Stroller or carriage? Basketball or soccer?
So get all the recommended vaccinations for your baby by age 2. For more reasons to vaccinate, talk to your child's doctor. Go to cdc.gov/vaccines or call 800-CDC-INFO.
Justin or Justine.
Immunizations help give you the power to protect your baby. A message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
The Shelby County Clerk says county clerk computer systems all across Tennessee went down this morning. No word on when things will be back up and running, but Shelby County's Wanda Halbert has said these sort of issues don't usually last very long. In East Tennessee, 3 Union County deputies have been let go from their jobs after a pair of different inmate deaths. Christopher Snyder, Jesse Hooper, and Edward Tolliver are all accused of not properly observing inmates. The deaths were from Justin Davis, found unresponsive late last month, and then a few days after that, inmate Benjamin Hibbert died. He used to be in the Knox County Sheriff's Office. And a Chattanooga man is being charged with animal cruelty after 5 dead goats were found in a storm drain. An investigation found the goats' ear tags were traced to a stockyard in Calhoun. Sale documents then allegedly revealed that the goats belonged to David Eck. Earlier this month, the McCamey Animal Center got reports of deceased animals behind an Aldi. Officers found the goats in different stages of decay. I'm Jack Crumley, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Multiple suspects arrested Monday in a special law enforcement operation targeting illegal narcotics in Cumberland County. Sheriff Casey Cox says the FBI, TBI, and other local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies helped carry out the operation. He said SWAT units deployed to safely execute arrest warrants. Additional details regarding the long-term investigation and those taken into custody will be released in the near future. Be aware today if you live or work in the West Broad Street and Crescent Drive areas in Cookeville. City officials say water utility services will be off in this area from approximately 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Crews will be on site making necessary repairs during this time. A map highlighting the specific affected addresses can be found on the City of Cookeville's official website. Clay County will soon be taking part in a state program that helps evaluate potential industrial properties and advises on where investments may be most beneficial. The State Department of Economic and Community Development announced Clay County as one of 3 counties statewide to be chosen to participate in the Select Tennessee Property Evaluation Program. Since 2015, that program has helped improve the inventory of industrial sites and buildings across the state, with 511 sites being reviewed. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another great weather day is ahead of us with sunny skies stretching all across the region. Highs this afternoon will top out in low to mid 80s. Winds will be out of the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 60. Wednesday will be sunny with highs once again in the low to mid 80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio, and Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07. Happy Tuesday, Sheila Scruggs.
Happy Tuesday, Jason Grider. A high today around 80 for us still. I'm sick of 80s and 90s. I want fall weather. Come on. 61 right now, though. It's not too bad.
That's fall-y. It's
Not
fall-like.
Not as fall as I want it to be.
Well, no, I want to have like a real fall, too. I don't want it to be all like, hey, boy, it sure feels like fall. Then the next
For
week.
2 days, and then it's winter.
Yeah, cold, freezing rain, snow,
I want fall
ice.
to be the longest season there is.
Me too, but it never is.
No, it's always the shortest.
You reckon that's why we like it so much?
No.
It doesn't overstay its welcome ever?
No, I don't think so. I think it is crisp. It's just the right temperatures. It's not too hot or cold during the day, a little bit of chill at night, and then, yes, I'm going to say it, the leaves.
A few things you need to know.
That was dismissed real quick.
Well, you know how I feel about that.
Do you hate leaves?
I don't hate them. I just think it's funny that people drive around to look at them.
They're pretty. You need to enjoy the little finer things in life. It makes
get
it better.
But I mean, they'll plan like a whole trip where they drive, 100 miles.
Well, I'm more,
And
hey, let's go drive around, look at the leaves, just to let off some steam.
Yeah. I mean, why not
And
just,
it's okay.
Why not just say, hey, let's go ride around? I mean,
We do that.
That's what we used to do back in the day.
That's what I do.
But then you have to add look at leaves to it. I just think that's funny. Let's look at leaves.
I don't know what's so hilarious.
Like we hadn't seen them all summer.
I don't know why you're so bah humbug about this time of year.
I get bah humbug around the holidays. I do.
You do.
I do. People take time off. Nobody works. It's a pain in the butt.
Oh,
These
is that a
kids
little
these
nudge
days.
against me since
Oh,
I took a
no.
week off?
I wasn't even thinking
I
about
think
you.
it was.
I wasn't even thinking about you taking a week off.
You weren't even thinking about me.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead with your stuff.
But and then there's all this forced activity.
Forced?
Yeah.
Let's just go ride around.
But no, I'm talking about like the whole holidays in general.
Oh, you're talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas,
Forced activity.
Halloween.
Yeah. And it's just Can we?
It does ramp up this time of year.
It does, and it just wears me out. And I don't know. I try not to be bah humbug. I've gotten way less bah
You're
humbug
usually good mood, Jason, until
the holidays. But I'm trying to be better about it. And I was last year for Christmas. Remember, I got in the Christmas spirit.
Remember?
I bought inflatables for the yard.
Snowmen and Santa Claus and stuff. Let's be clear about what inflatables
Well, they knew what I meant. And then, of course, with grandkids, that's made the holidays worth doing again. Let's face it. If you got a bunch of old people, why even do it?
Well, I do agree with that. The holidays are for the kids. But
why even do it?
I'm like a kid at heart, and I can have fun with the kids. And if I don't have kids, I can still have fun. Let's go right around and look at the leaves.
A few things you need to know. The demolition on the Shamrock Hotel is going to be in high gear for the next, 10 days. So just be careful around that if you're in downtown Gainesboro. They hope to have construction drawings by the end of the year. So they obviously a lot of stuff to take out of that. And different governmental agencies that he's had to report to about what's in the building and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's taken some time, but they're getting there. Hope to have the inside finished by November. And then there's some other spaces that he's got to get to that he couldn't until that was complete. So hopefully it'll get done soon. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like.
It'll be good, yeah.
It's such a little diamond right there.
It is.
Gainesboro, and it's going to be shined up and pretty now.
Well, speaking of Gainesboro, don't forget their Fall Festival is this Saturday. It is 10 to 5, free games, also free pumpkin painting. There's going to be a car show there, even lots of vendors, dancing. Let's see what else. Live music. And it's a free event.
All right. That's in Gainesboro?
That's in Gainesboro this Saturday, October 4th.
Also on October 4th in Livingston, it's Paint Livingston. It starts in downtown Livingston there on the square at 9:30. That's where the quick paint competition will be held. And then from 1 to 4 at Joel Evans Community Center will be the art sale, and they're going to award the prizes there too. So that's Paint Livingston going on Saturday. Starts at 9:30 downtown Livingston.
I remember last year that really drew a crowd and lots of artists.
It was a big deal last year.
Yeah. There was a lot of people that showed up and bought their paintings.
And I imagine it'll be a big deal this year, too.
I think so. The 40th annual barbecue at Muddy Pond Community. It's going on this Saturday, too, from 10 to 3 or until sold out, which they might be sold out before 3.
What the heck?
It's pulled pork or barbecue chicken, beans, coleslaw, bread, pie, and a drink. And that supports their volunteer fire department there at Muddy Pond.
Oh, man, I'd love to go to that.
Anything Muddy Pond does is really great.
I'm tailgating at the Tech game, so maybe Muddy Pond could deliver. Is there a Muddy Pond DoorDash?
I don't know, but that'd be great. They'd make even more money for their fire department if they DoorDashed it.
I'd be ordering it some. Just bring it on down here to Tucker Stadium, boys.
Or they just need a food truck down there.
Yeah. They do inside. They have that Chico's chicken inside.
Yeah.
And I love Chico's chicken.
It's great.
Speaking of eating, Cooking on the Square coming up, and you can get your tickets now. It's actually going to be on October 31st, so on Halloween is when Cooking on the Square will be. And you can just go to uchabitat.org and click the link and get your tickets now. You also can go ahead and get your bowl.
And that's the golden ticket. The golden ticket means you can get your bowl. It's like a set 10 days or something, I think, at the end of this month. And then they're selling shirts this year since it's on Halloween.
Yeah.
It's Cooking on the Square logo, and it's got a little ghost on it and little pumpkins.
I think people should dress up this year at Cooking on the Square. It's almost, with the food, it's almost like adult trick-or-treating.
It is.
There will be a costume contest. We recorded a video with the Habitat people yesterday, and they said that there's going to be like 5 different categories.
Oh, really?
For a costume contest.
Look at David in the know.
And I know they also give like an award for the best decorated booth. So it's going to be extra this year.
I can't wait. That's going to be a bunch of fun. Looking forward to that. Get your tickets now, uchabitat.org.
And also the city of Cookeville is looking for a community and marketing manager. And if you want to apply for that, you can just look at the City of Cookeville Facebook page. But you'll maintain city social media, manage and create city websites, develop articles, and edit content for newspaper, journal, be like a journalist and send that into the newspaper and media and all that kind of good stuff. And
all right.
so they're looking for that community and marketing manager.
Congratulations, Tennessee Tech, highest rated they've been since maybe ever.
Maybe ever.
I mean, they're number 11 in the FCS media poll, number 9, top 10 in the FCS coaches poll. This is massive.
It is.
And got a home game this weekend. And listen, these guys aren't just winning. They're not just beating everybody. They are dominating everybody.
I mean, it's like several points ahead of them, and some of the teams just never score against them.
Yeah, beat the smack out of TSU this past weekend in Nashville, 235-8. And that's one of their lower scoring affairs that they've had. So this weekend, another game at noon, Tucker Stadium. Get there, come on. It's a bunch of fun.
And that's all I have.
And the balls are off, so you don't even have to worry about getting home in time to watch the balls.
That's good to know.
So get on out there and watch some college tackle football at Tennessee Tech. Coming up, Your 2 Cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond, located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
Well, I guess we've already covered this with Jason. Which one may go? You got to choose one. Pumpkin spice, football, fall leaves, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and flannel.
What was the first one you said?
Pumpkin spice.
That's it.
That's it for me, too.
Yeah, they can go.
Because, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't crave it like everybody else.
I don't even like the smell of it.
Pumpkin spice?
Yeah. Now, I like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
But the pumpkin spice everything.
Yeah.
Why couldn't pumpkin pie just be its special self? Why did we have to create all these other things
to do you like
besmirch the name of pumpkin pie? I love allspice.
So, because that's like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah. But this pumpkin spice, this synthetic Bill Gates whatever stuff that they're putting in, now it just, I don't even know what it is. It's some sort of polysorbate.
So you do like leaves at least better than pumpkin spice?
Yeah. Yeah. Leaves can be fun.
Really?
Yeah, you can pile them up and jump in them. That was fun. There's other activities you can do with fall leaves.
That's why I like them.
But just riding around to look at them sounds.
You're such a miserable time in the.
I'm not a miserable time.
I know you're usually not, but come toward the end of the year. Is it because you have a birthday coming up?
No.
In November.
No, you know I love my birthday. I'll be 52 this year.
You know.
Not as old as you. It's 6:17, and coming up, Your 2 Cents, brought to you by Freedom Pond, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. We'll be right back. It's Good Morning Cookeville here in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Hey Grace FM listeners, it's Dave Fry, lead singer Sawa Province. So excited, Christmas time is here. And we are celebrating with the Great Big Family Christmas Tour. My favorite tour of the year, it is coming to Cookeville, Tennessee to the River Community Church. And we want you to be a part of it. December 11th. Get your tickets today at greatbigfamilychristmas.com. And we'll see you and all you Grace FM family soon.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm, every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. It's 6:21. We're in the Willow Window Studio. And Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by our friends over at Elevate Real Estate.
And your 2 cents, not our
Ours.
two. Our
Yours.
2 cents.
Y'all's
2 cents.
Yearn.
Youngins, answer it now. One must go. Is it pumpkin spice, football, fall leaves, Halloween, Thanksgiving, or flannel?
Well, pumpkin spice and flannel are the only ones I'm willing to get rid of, I guess.
It's just pumpkin spice for me. I don't hate it, but I don't have to have it.
Right. I don't hate flannel, but if I'm having to get rid of things, as long as football and Thanksgiving stays, that's fine by me. Everything else could really not exist, and I'd be just fine in the world.
I could do without turkey. No one in my family can cook it without it just being dry.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the dry turkey.
Well, we have some turkey. We're more of a ham family.
We are too.
I love a honey baked ham.
We're kin.
No, we're not. Me and Tim are.
Well, you said that real hateful.
I didn't want to.
No, we're not.
Tim, I'm kin to Tim. Cousins and whatnot.
I don't want to be kin to you either. Anyway, let's find out what everybody else is saying.
You'd love to be kin to me.
You'd love to be kin to me. And you missed me last week, and you know it.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's what y'all are saying. Oh, no. Brandy said, don't come for me, y'all. Football. Brandy.
Brandy.
I won't come for you, but I'm like,
Brandy.
there's something wrong with her.
Brandy, are you okay? Brandy.
Blink if you need help.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. And what a good wife you'd be if you liked football.
Johnny Ferguson said, no brainer. Pumpkin spice.
Of course.
Jason Hargis said pumpkin spice easily. And then he had a little emoji like, bleh.
You know, pumpkin spice is like, excuse me, pumpkin spice is like Taylor Swift. It's the #1 selling thing this time of year, yet everybody says they hate it.
Yes, and I think some are lying.
Obviously.
You
know, anybody I talk to, Taylor Swift, and
somebody's buying her records.
She's the biggest recording artist in the world. Some of y'all are telling a fib. By the way, I got to say this. Coming up Friday, 98.5 KISS FM is switching to Swifties 98.5. Nothing but Taylor Swift.
All day long
All
because
day.
of her album drop on Friday.
And then we'll be out at the golf course that day for the Chambers golf tournament with a little Taylor Swift tent on one of the holes where you can either finish the lyrics, lip sync, karaoke, whatever you like.
I forgot about that. That's going to be fun.
So, and we'll be
out in the middle of the fall leaves.
Well, no, there's no fall leaves yet. Fall leaves won't happen until the middle of October, toward the end of October. That's when the peak season will be, probably around the 15th or 16th.
For somebody that don't like leaves, he sure knows a lot about the peak season.
What happens every year, Sheila? It's not a mystery.
But it's not the same time every
It's
year.
approximately the same time, middle of October.
Depends on how cool it's been, which
middle
it hasn't.
of October. It's normally around the same time.
Oh my gosh.
Every single year.
We're not being fun today.
I'm just being honest. I'm a fact-based guy today.
He had so much fun with everybody last week, and you can't have fun with me this week.
Well, maybe if you quit complaining about not having fun, maybe we'd have some
I try to have fun, and then you're like, but poo-poo
See, but
on
now
it.
you're acting like this.
Back to y'all. I think pumpkin spice takes the cake, so to speak. Christy, pumpkin spice. Russell, pumpkin spice. Jim said, without a doubt, pumpkin spice.
So everybody's saying pumpkin spice.
Donna said pumpkin spice and flannel. Let's see. No, not everybody. There's a few people that say, Connie said Halloween.
I can get rid of
or
that.
pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Jennifer, pumpkin spice, pumpkin spice, pumpkin spice.
Everybody hates pumpkin spice.
Let me get down. Oh, okay, Greg.
Yeah.
Football.
Greg.
Danny, football. Lynn, football. Terry, only one I've seen here, fall leaves. Terry, you and Jason could be best friends.
Well, and if you got a yard with a bunch of trees, you hate leaves because then you got to do something with all the leaves. You got to get them out of your gutters.
Yeah, I don't like them in the gutters.
It turns into a terrible thing.
Yeah.
It turns into a lot of work.
It is a lot of work because I've got trees in my backyard.
Yeah.
And Tim hates the leaves in the gutter.
Oh, it's awful.
But as far as the trees being pretty, they usually are.
Does Tim have a blower for the leaves? They make an extension that goes on the blower that goes up into your gutter that blows out all the leaves.
I'll tell him.
You don't have to get on a ladder to do it.
Ooh, he will like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Erica said flannel. Ray Erica.
I'm all right with that. I mean,
And you know what? I don't think she's telling the truth. I guess with all the rest of them, that's her choice because she's worn flannel before.
yeah,
But with all that, she's a pumpkin spice girl.
I can see that.
Yeah, but that's what her choice.
Ray looks like she'd like pumpkin spice. You know, I think you could just tell by some people.
And she thought I was a big Hallmark girl.
You look Hallmark.
Do I?
Yeah. You have that Hallmark. I could see where someone would think
That's
that.
good because usually there's pretty people on it. So thanks. Look, I'm trying to be. You said I was. You know what? It's you today. It ain't me.
I haven't done anything.
When I said, "Hey, I get that," there's pretty people. You're like, made a face.
Oh, I was just. I was nodding.
Like, oh, you're ugly.
I was nodding my head. Yes.
No, you had like.
Oh.
Like I was pumpkin spice or something.
Oh, you're not pumpkin spice, Sheila. Although that would be your stripper name.
Anyway.
You know that redhead and all that.
Anyway, not a big Hallmark
Welcome to the
movie.
stage. Pumpkin spice.
Anyways, I don't know how I got in on that one. See, I'm not a Hallmark girl.
Oh, boy.
All right, that's it. That's
it?
pretty much
All right.
it. But pumpkin spice wins.
All right, but what's
the most
but now
answer.
everybody keep your eyes open for all, so you know how much hate there is for pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Now you've seen it,
I mean,
and now
seriously.
look at all the pumpkin spice stuff.
I think we've
Is it
been
just a handful of
inundated.
people buying it? Do you think so? It's just a small minority, and they just buy a lot of it.
I do think there's a lot of people that go crazy with it because I've seen, like in the grocery store and stuff, I have seen people with pumpkin spice creamer or pumpkin
Yeah.
spice candle, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
I
you're
think-
overdoing it.
Yeah.
And to me, a lot of it smells fake.
It all smells fake.
You know, it doesn't smell like a good pumpkin pie or just
Right.
pumpkin.
I'm a big pumpkin pie guy, and
Yeah.
I root for pumpkin pie. And there's no reason that I can't believe it's not butter has to have pumpkin spice. I can't believe
Yes,
it's not
and
butter.
they do have some
I
butter
know.
and stuff. I mean,
know.
even trash bags one year had pumpkin spice trash bags.
I saw that.
And I'm like, who in the world? You
Well-
want your trash that stinks anyway to smell like a stinky pumpkin spice trash?
Yeah, I don't like the scented.
I hate the
Any
scented.
of the
I don't
scented
even like
trash
lemon in it, and
No.
I'm a lemon fan.
Yeah,
I don't want a smelly trash bag
me neither.
because it just compounds the smell of the trash.
I agree with you, Sheila.
Thanks, Jason. You see how happy I am now?
It's 6:30, and coming up, we've got spoiler alert, and y'all may not have heard the news about Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman.
I've heard it, and I can't.
Uh,
I don't even want to hear any
Well,
more about it.
we'll tell you about
okay,
it next.
if those of you who haven't heard.
Here on Good Morning Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're here in the Willow Window Studio.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy will not return next season. Bochy was the Rangers manager for the last 3 seasons, which included a World Series victory in 2023, but missed the playoffs in the last 2 seasons. The Rangers have offered Bochy a position in the front office to stay on in an advisory role if he wants to. The New York Mets are bringing back manager Carlos Mendoza next season. The Mets entered the season with the second highest payroll but missed the playoffs after tying the Cincinnati Reds record and losing on the head-to-head tiebreaker. The Mets had the best record in baseball on June 12th, but went 38-55 the rest of the season. Longtime radio host Paul Feinbaum says he is considering running for Senate. Feinbaum said that he would run for the same seat that Tommy Tuberville occupied in Alabama. Tuberville vacated his seat so he could run for governor of Alabama. Feinbaum said politics never crossed his mind until Charlie Kirk's death. He said he would run as a Republican and decide in the next 30 to 45 days if he's going to run. Join us this evening for the Tuesday Night Football Show presented by Fire and Vine. Myself and Noah McKay will break down Week 6 of the high school football season and preview all of the Week 7 matchups. Show starts at 7 tonight on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:33.
Having fun this morning. I enjoy picking on you. I did miss that last week, Jason.
I know you did.
Our guest this morning will be Putnam County Sheriff Eddy Farris, then Mitch Harrington. He's got Harrington for Hope that's coming up this month, and we'll talk to him about that.
On spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Jimmy Fallon's got Dwayne Johnson and Henry Winkler.
Oh, I like both of them.
Yeah. And let's see here. That's pretty much it. Nothing else is happening in the late night realm. Dancing with the Stars TikTok night.
What is that? They're doing TikTok dances?
I guess. Are they incorporating TikTok dances into ballroom dancing?
I don't know.
The Neighborhood is on CBS. Murder in a Small Town.
There you
on
go.
Fox. There you go, Sheila. Doc is on Fox as well. The Voice back on NBC. On Brand with Jimmy Fallon. That's the show where they're competing to do marketing and advertising for a big company.
That'll be good.
Major League Baseball playoffs tonight. Cincinnati at Los Angeles, and on the CW, WWE next. Netflix has a series premiere, Nightmares of Nature. The series premiere of Chad Powers on Hulu. Looking forward to seeing Chad Powers. And Only Murders in the Building, also on Hulu as well. That's on your streaming platforms.
Selena Gomez and Martin Short and Steve Martin.
Yeah, all of them.
That's that show.
Two-time Oscar nominee Bette Midler has inked a deal to star alongside Jonah Hill and Kristen Wiig in Cut Off, a new comedy that Jonah Hill wrote and will direct for Warner Brothers. The singing voices of Hunter X, the K-pop girl group at the center of the animated film Demon Hunters, will make their live TV debut on Jimmy Fallon on October 7th.
Huh.
I don't know, any of those are all words that I know, but they go together. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, it took me till, yesterday to find out Demon Hunter was anime?
Yeah, it's a cartoon. and that Hunter X, that girl group, that K-pop, they have like a hit. I mean...
Well, K-pop is really big.
Kiss FM is playing it on the radio.
So I may have heard it.
You may have.
And just not know who sung it.
Yeah. DC Studios' Superman has racked up 13 million global viewers since premiering on HBO Max on the 19th of September. HBO says that this marks the largest 10-day audience for a pay-per-view film since December 23 when Barbie premiered.
Wow.
It's as big as Barbie.
Lord.
Superman and Barbie should get together, shouldn't they?
Oh, they should.
Poor old Ken. Felicity Huffman joins Fox's sophomore medical drama Doc Tuesday night as a ghost from Dr. Amy Larson's past. So some sort of...
no Doc.
Yeah. Jay Cutler has begun his 4-day jail sentence for DUI in Tennessee. He'll be out Friday, just in time to watch
I don't remember that.
football.
I know who Jay is, but I
Yeah.
don't remember him.
I remember he got one.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember when old Jay?
I remember old Jay got him
He's
a
in
DUI.
Tennessee.
Josh Hartnett was in a fender bender in Canada last week. He's filming a Netflix show in Newfoundland, and the SUV he was riding in collided with a patrol vehicle.
Ooh.
He got checked out at the hospital for minor injuries, so I guess he'll be okay.
Of all the vehicles to hit.
A patrol one, right?
Yeah.
Sean Diddy Combs will return to court this Friday to face sentencing. His conviction on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution calls for a maximum 20 years. They think that he'll probably end up with around 11 years in prison for that. So the Diddy trial finally coming to an end, unless they have a bunch of appeals or whatnot. But
Which they probably will.
Taylor Swift booked another talk show. She'll appear on Late Night with Seth Meyers. She's sitting in with Seth for the entire episode. They're calling it a Tay-cover, T-A-Y cover. This Friday, of course, the release of The Life of a Showgirl album and screens all weekend. The official release party of A Showgirl will be in theaters. Taylor appears on the Graham Norton Show Friday as well on BBC, then sits with Jimmy Fallon on Monday before next Thursday's takeover of Late Night with Seth Meyers. For your benefit, Taylor Nation Instagrammed a copy of her calendar for next week, so we can all keep up with Taylor.
Well, when is she going to sing?
The Pumpkin Spice of Singers.
Yeah, the Pumpkin Spice of Singers. She's coming Friday to our show, isn't she?
Yeah, she'll be here. 100%.
That's in that calendar.
You don't believe me?
No.
I guess y'all have to watch and find out. Remember in March, Kieran Culkin, he joked about his wife Jazz. They have a baby pact. If he were to win an Oscar, that she would say yes, and they would have a baby.
Is she pregnant?
Totally pregnant.
Yay!
She held up her end of the deal there.
I love it.
He won an Oscar, and he's like, "Let's do it."
I think that's cute.
Like, was she afraid they weren't going to have enough money unless he won an Oscar? We just can't raise a kid on regular acting salaries.
I think that was a little bet they had going, and I think that's cute.
Yeah, I do too, Sheila.
I do. I like little sweet couples doing sweet stuff.
J.K. Rowling isn't interested in that olive branch that Harry Potter star Emma Watson extended. You probably know that Rowling and Watson have been equally vocal on opposite sides of the trans rights debate, which the actress in support and the author is opposed. But recently, on Jay Shetty's podcast, Emma tried to smooth things over a bit. She said, there's just no world in which I could ever cancel her out or cancel that out. I can love her. I can know she loved me. I can be grateful for her. What she's done will never be taken away from me. And J.K. Rowling is having none of it. In a series of social media posts, she wrote, Emma and Daniel Radcliffe in particular have both made it clear over the past few years that they think our former professional association gives them a particular right, nay, obligation, to critique me and my views in public. Years after they finished acting in Harry Potter, they continue to assume the role of de facto spokespeople for the world I created. Like other people who have never experienced adult life uncushioned by wealth and fame, Emma has so little experience of real life, she's ignorant of how ignorant she is.
Dang, that's mean.
Woo.
Rich coming from J.K. Rowling.
Woo. That's been there. I'm for this. I'm for
You're for the arguing.
I'm for this feud.
Why?
I don't know. It's just fun to watch. Is all. I don't know. Sad news, I guess, for a lot of people who keep up with this kind of stuff. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are separated.
They've been together like 18 years.
17 years.
I mean, you're saying keep up with it. I don't really. I thought they were fine, so I wasn't even.
Well, that's the thing.
They weren't even on my radar, and then I was like, oh my.
Yeah, and apparently they've been separated for months.
I didn't even know. Yeah, since May, I think is what they said.
According to TMZ, they've been separated for months, and it was Keith's decision.
Yeah.
A source says she's been taking care of their two teenagers while she tries to save the marriage. Meanwhile, Keith has apparently bought a new home in Nashville.
He's like, I'm not having none of it. Do you like this feud too?
I don't know. It worries me a little bit for Keith Urban because he's battled addiction for so long.
I mean, now that doesn't mean that's happening.
No, but that's.
But I thought of that. So I'm thinking, okay, so I've read sources that say she's been trying to work it out for months and didn't want it to even separate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, she's been trying, and he's just like,
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, either there's something that we don't know about with Nicole Kidman. He's like, you know what, I love you, but I'm done.
Well,
or something else has happened with
Keith. He don't like the movies she's been in.
She ain't been in any movies lately.
Yeah, she has.
Has she?
Baby Girl. It was y'all, it's not kid friendly. And it's not husband friendly either, I don't think. I bet he got jealous.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't really have a favorite Nicole Kidman movie. You know, I think she did real good in that race car movie with Tom Cruise.
With Tom Cruise, her ex.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder. Great movie. She did good in it. She was a good doctor in that.
Yeah. She's been on, there's been series that she's been on, I think on Apple TV or something. And I like that, but I can't remember the title of it. I think she's a good actress.
Yeah, that's the only one I really remember her in, Days of Thunder.
I know when they have the big New Year's Eve party, she would always come on stage with him and be cute, all dancing with him.
Yeah.
And he was looking like, get off the stage, girl. No, I'm kidding. He didn't. I mean, they seemed happy. But obviously,
well, I think they were. I think they were the Instagram couple. You know, where everything looks hunky dory on Instagram, but it's not.
But you never know in real life how it is.
It always cracks me up when you see on Facebook and then like, I hate him. We're done. Blah blah blah. And he's the worst person in the world, and me. And then 2 weeks later, he's the love of my life. It's like 2 weeks ago you hated it.
Make up your mind.
And that may be what.
Well, I hate it because I did think they were a cute couple.
Yeah, 17 years. That's a good long
Especially
time
for
in
Hollywood.
in that world.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time. That's like 50 years in regular people years.
Yeah. So I guess they're not working it out though.
I guess. So maybe they still have time. Maybe they do.
I'm rooting for them.
Maybe they do.
And I hope that Keith's all right.
Maybe they just need to separate for a little while.
Well, they've been separated.
Take a break from each other for a second.
I don't know if that's ever good because it's like most of the time when people separate, they're like, you know what? I think I can do this. That's how it seems.
I do like this better.
I think this is all right.
Yeah, I'll take out the trash when I damn well want to.
Honey, you didn't take out the trash well.
All right, coming up next, it's The Real Good. Couple of stories that are positive and uplifting in round 2 of Ask Jason. That's on the way next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another great weather day is ahead of us with sunny skies stretching all across the region. Highs this afternoon will top out in low to mid-80s. Winds will be out of the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 60. Wednesday will be sunny with highs once again in low to mid-80s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. And Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:47.
It will be sunny today. 81's our high. We're at 60 right now.
Here we go. A couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. We call it the real good. There's a baseball, the 8-year-old Preston Gober France is his name, or France. He'll say France. He's had a bumpy life because he was born with a rare medical condition. He's already had 34 surgeries at 8 years old. Now, despite his challenges, he's kept his spirits up by following the Atlanta Braves and has a special connection with his favorite pitcher, Spencer Strider. Somewhere along the way, Spencer heard about Preston and decided to boost his spirits by visiting Preston at Children's Healthcare in Atlanta. Even though Preston was fresh out of surgery, Preston couldn't stop smiling when Spencer walked in his room. His family said the visit meant the world to him, and he's given him strength as he faces a very long recovery ahead. That's very cool for a major league pitcher to just take some time and drive to the hospital on their own.
That's great. And that,
go see that.
I hate when little kids have to go through so much.
Little kids seem stronger than adults going through it, though. I don't know the resiliency that they have, and they're not bitter toward the world yet, so they don't automatically think the worst. And
yeah,
it's inspiring to see in a way.
It really is. Yeah.
Next, real good story. Former NFL wide receiver Donald Driver has made a game-changing play off the field by donating $50,000 to support girls flag football
Yeah.
at 11 schools in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Donald will drop in at Will Rogers High School with new uniforms, protective headgear, and warm-up jackets for each team. So we just felt like there was an opportunity to do something even greater to empower women in sports, he said, as cheers erupted across the field. One of the coaches on hand for the celebration, Rebecca Berea, says she grew up with limited support for women's sports and sees this donation as being something more than just equipment. She said, "I'm very excited to be here just around the game, the girls, and just the community of that empowerment to women and where it's going and how it can change their lives and just all these opportunities that we didn't have growing up." So very cool. Donald Driver. To Donald Driver and to Spencer Strider, also Preston Gober France. Y'all are real good. I remember they used to have it was intramural, but they had girls flag football growing up, but it was intramural. It's not like school against school. It was just,
Yeah, we would always do like powder puff, which was flag football. Our senior years, it was seniors versus the juniors.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun. So I did that both years, the junior and senior year, and I just thought it was so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as doing it all the time, I don't think I want to do that. It's still
What position did you play, Sheila?
I was like a receiver.
Were you like a receiver or
like
were you?
one? That's the right choice of words. I was a fast little thing.
I bet.
Not now.
No.
That was when I was in high school.
Right. Things were different.
The glory days.
Yeah.
High school. It's time now for Ask Jason. You got all three right yesterday.
Yeah.
I need to stop giving you such good hints.
Best I remember yesterday, you didn't have to. Best I remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can go back and watch the tape if you want.
The tape. Sounding like we're in the 80s again.
Yeah.
Go watch that tape.
It's always going to be on tape for me.
This is about women.
Oh, Lord.
You had that story about women with flag football. Now this.
Man, a lot of women things.
All right. Your first women question.
Okay.
More than half of women polled, 57%, say they'd rather give up their partner than this. What is it?
Cat or dog?
That's what I thought. I mean, before I looked at the answer,
That's
I
not
thought it was their pet. No.
Their hairstylist.
Nope. You're getting closer. Warmer.
Is it a person or a thing?
Thing. Maybe need a little hint this morning.
I don't know.
It is about looking a certain way.
About beauty?
You're very, very hot.
I know.
I don't mean it that way.
That's
hey,
right.
girl, hey.
Hey.
No, Tim, that's not what I meant.
Makeup.
Yes. They'd rather give up their partner than makeup. 57%.
Well, that's why Ulta's got a big 30,000 square foot store.
Yeah.
And it's always packed.
I think that's crazy.
Some of y'all have Ulta addictions. I'm just throwing that out there.
They do.
You might need to watch that.
All right, second question. 78% of women surveyed said they regret this the most about their high school years. What is it? It's not playing powder puff.
Probably something of their style,
Yes,
like
that's true.
Like, I don't know.
Think of what changes the most for women from decade to decade.
Well, I know. Well, it's a big thing in our demographic.
Yes.
To talk about our hairstyle.
Yeah, that's it.
The mall claw.
That's it.
And the mullet.
The wings.
The feathered.
I would hold out my hair like this and spray that Aquanet.
Yeah.
And then it would just be and I mean, we thought we were so cute. And now I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I did like jacking that hair up to Jesus.
Man, some of it was just crunchy even.
Yes.
It'd be crunchy
That's
feeling.
the Aquanet's the worst on that. And
Yeah.
then I don't know, you probably didn't know about this, but if I'd used so much Aquanet, there would be little white beads in my hair because it would bead
Oh, yeah,
up.
yeah. I've seen that.
And I was like, I was like,
man, the best thing about Aquanet was, those girls would have it on the bus, and you can make that into a flamethrower
Yes, you
real
could.
quick.
and I mean, guys did it.
We did it all the time.
And did it close to our hair that had the Aquanet in it.
Yeah.
Come on now, be careful. Don't blow my hair up.
We opened the back of the door of the back of the bus and did it at people once.
You got in trouble.
Yeah.
Were you suspended?
Charles, the bus driver, he pulled that bus right over.
Yeah, because you opened the back of it up. That was dangerous.
He pulled it right over, and we all got good talking tos.
That was fun.
It was because I just imagined the person behind us. They were like, ah!
Wow.
Kids don't do that at home or in the bus. Don't turn your Aqua. They don't even make that anymore, so you can't turn it into a flamethrower.
I think they still make Aquanet. They don't. I don't use it.
I don't
but-
think it's in the aerosol can anymore.
Oh yeah.
Because that was
back in the day where everything was dangerous.
Yeah.
And we didn't care. We were
did it,
living like free.
we were living the life, Sheila.
We were in the 80s.
We were.
Okay, you're on a roll now.
All right.
You got 2 right. Will
Okay.
you get this third one right?
I don't know.
52% of women, they say they don't like to get their picture taken because they don't like this. What is it?
That could be anything. Y'all are so worried about everything. It could be my outfit. I look fat. I'm bloated today. My eyeliner didn't go on right. I haven't been to get my hair colored recently.
You know what? I'm not that bad about that, am I?
Well, no, you take good care of your hair coloring.
You know, that was like a backhanded compliment.
No, that's a good thing.
You take good care of your hair color.
You do.
Not hair. You could have just left it at hair, but no, he's got to tell everybody I color, which you know.
Everybody knows.
I mean, I'm in my 50s.
I mean, everybody knows that.
I'm
Sheila.
saying there's people that come in as guests. Oh no, I don't know if my makeup looks good today. They find out they're on video, and I'm just like, I do come in ready. Ready to go.
Let's see.
Oh, that's right. We ain't got the answer right yet.
The 52% don't want to get their picture taken because of this.
They don't like this about themselves.
Well, I went through a whole laundry list.
And which was wrong. All of them were wrong. Jason, you know you can get this. It's the most simple thing in a picture.
Smile.
Yes. My hints make you 6 in a row.
So y'all worry about your smile too.
Well, I guess some do.
When are you women
I'm
going to
just me.
understand that y'all are the most beautiful creatures to ever roam the earth, and any picture that you're in is a beautiful picture?
But I'm not cute enough to be in a Hallmark movie. I remember that from last segment.
I never said that. You said that. These are all things that you put on yourselves.
Oh, look at you being all pitiful.
Well, no, that's the truth. David heard it all.
I mean,
David heard it all. You try to put David in the middle.
I don't try to put David in the middle, but
He said he don't like that.
but he's an impartial judge.
He is. That's why I like
I
David.
tell you what's like I see frequently is like people are way too hard on themselves when they come in to record shows.
They are.
Like they look fine on like
Right.
the camera.
They freak out about it, and I'm like, you are adorable. What? I mean, what's the deal?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, I just people
I
are
do the same too, though.
worried about how they're going to be received. So
Yeah.
like I get it. You know.
I understand that.
Be more like Jason and think you look great every day.
Well, I don't think that, but there's no reason to worry if you don't. I mean, who really cares? You know, it's like everybody. Oh, I can't wear that. I wore that then. You know what? Nobody remembers.
Oh.
Nobody remembers.
I had a girl that's my friend say,
Yeah.
didn't you wear that the last time I saw you? And I was like, no.
That's a girl problem, man.
Say I have a washing machine.
That's what I said. I go, besides, even if I did, I've washed it since then because it's been several weeks.
Well, I can tell you
Who
this.
says that?
I can tell you this, ladies. Us guys, we don't know. We don't notice. We don't.
Because you know what?
And
the
we
pressure's
don't
not
care.
on you because y'all can wear the blazer, same blazer.
Right. Because we don't care.
start not caring, right? Is that what you
Yeah, just maybe a little bit. You know, if it's at 10, turn it down to 7, maybe.
Once you get in your 50s, you care less.
It's not worth it.
I mean, I want to look good and look presentable.
Who's up next? Who's coming in?
Hey, Sheriff Eddie Farris.
All right, there we go. That'd be good. That's next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
TRN News.
2 men are dead from a Monday afternoon shooting in a Parkway Village neighborhood. Memphis police reported to a shooting at a Watson Road home after 2:30, but the police major confirmed both men inside were found dead. Police continue to search out information on suspects, but suggest from their preliminary research a fight broke out before the shooting occurred. The investigation continues down in Memphis. You're simply the best. The tribute honoring Tennessee-born icon Tina Turner was unveiled in Brownsville's Heritage Park. It's a 7-foot 9-inch statue crafted by sculptor Fred Ajanoga and funded by the Ford Motor Company. Mayor William Rawls called it a great opportunity to honor someone who deserves it. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Confessions of a Potentially Perfect Parent, brought to you by AdoptUsKids.org.
I might look like an adult, like a person who could possibly be a parent, but I have no idea how to talk like one. And everyone knows that if you want to be a parent, you have to sound good when you say things like, "Don't make me turn this car around," or "Because I said so," or "Don't make me come back there." I don't even really know what those things mean, but I know that I actually believed my parents when they said them to me. How did they manage to sound so convincing? Here we go. "Don't make me come back there." Ugh, no, that's not tough enough at all. Kids can sense weakness. "Don't make me come back there." Ooh, yeah, that's better. In fact, that kind of sounded like my dad. Weird.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to listen to you practice your dad voice. Call 1-888-200-4005 or visit AdoptUsKids.org for more information. This message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt Us Kids, and the Ad Council.
Crews have removed over 70 loads of debris from the Gatlinburg bypass, and the road remains closed in Serval County with no timeline for reopening. Crews also worked to clear ditches and a blocked culvert, according to the latest National Park Service update on Monday. Nearly 3.5 inches of rain fell Saturday morning between 10 to 11:30, which triggered the landslide. For more information, you can visit the Great Smoky Mountains National Park's website. A Monroe County man faces murder charges after allegedly shooting his roommate in the head. Back in late January, deputies responded to a State Route 72 home, finding 29-year-old Dennis Jenkins Jr. shot. He later died at the hospital. The investigation took nearly 8 months, but officers arrested Gerald Poff. He's facing first-degree murder charges. And a man is accused of making threats at Vanderbilt University. Authorities report Kira Curris Johnson threatened students with a knife at the Wyatt Center. He's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. No injuries were reported. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Multiple suspects arrested Monday in a special law enforcement operation targeting illegal narcotics in Cumberland County. Sheriff Casey Cox says the FBI, TBI, and other local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies helped carry out the operation. He said SWAT units deployed to safely execute arrest warrants. Additional details regarding the long-term investigation and those taken into custody will be released in the near future. Be aware today if you live or work in the West Broad Street and Crescent Drive areas in Cookeville. City officials say water utility service services will be off in this area from approximately 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Crews will be on site making necessary repairs during this time. A map highlighting the specific affected addresses can be found on the City of Cookeville's official website. Clay County will soon be taking part in a state program that helps evaluate potential industrial properties and advises on where investments may be most beneficial. The State Department of Economic and Community Development announced Clay County as one of 3 counties statewide to be chosen to participate in the Select Tennessee Property Evaluation Program. Since 2015, that program has helped improve the inventory of industrial sites and buildings across the state, with 511 sites being reviewed. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another great weather day is ahead of us, with sunny skies stretching all across the region. Highs this afternoon will top out in low to mid-80s. Winds will be out of the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 60. Wednesday will be sunny with highs once again in the low to mid-80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:07.
And from the Putnam County Sheriff's Department, we have Sheriff's Eddy.
Office.
What did I say? Department. Sheriff's Office.
Thank you.
I got her that time, Eddie.
Thank you.
Eddy Farris and Morgan Abston.
The reason I say that is because I wrote something the other day. I sent it to him. He said, back, it's office.
Sorry. Putnam County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah. Well, I think, it's because we're old school, and that's what it was for years and years and years.
Most people don't know, but when it's elected, and the sheriff is the only elected law enforcement person in the country, but so it's an office, once it's elected. But no problem. I mean, a lot of people keep saying
you still like us, all right?
It's fine.
Okay,
it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Perfectly fine.
Well, that does bring up, and I think we've probably talked about this before, but the amount of changes that's happened, from when it was Putnam County Sheriff's Department to now, not just new jail, but just all kinds of changes and how the office is ran.
You know, we've had a ton of changes. We went from when I started in the late 80s to a 72-bed jail facility to now we're at 800. So it's huge just in that respect. Yeah. And then I think I was the 13th or 15th deputy hired by Sheriff Abston back at the time, and now we're you know, we got 238 employees and 110 commissioned deputies, and so we've really grown and trying to keep up. As you know, all the people moving in to the county is huge, and you know, not just people moving here, but people driving in every day, daily. And then, of course, the interstate. We all see how packed it is every single
day.
And so
it needs another lane on both sides, too.
And I say this often, but, you know, so one of the challenges that we have, and one of the most important challenges is the violent crime, keeping it down. We're getting a lot of overflow from Nashville Metro for their policies that are not so good for law and order. But that's overflowing in all the surrounding counties from them. Okay. And so being able to look out and make sure we've got good state and federal partners, which we do here. So to protect Putnam County, it's not just about Putnam County. We're having to work with all the agencies and all the surrounding counties in order to help each other make sure that happen because of the population.
Right. Because it's been such a big boom since 2020, really, and there's no signs of it really slowing down. It may have plateaued a little bit, but that's not a slowdown. That's still a ton of people moving here every single year.
Every day. I mean, so for an example, we've got a LEOSA shoot, which is a law enforcement qualification every year. When you retire with at least 10 years of good standing, most law enforcement people retire with much more. But when you retire with good standing, then the federal government gives us a law that allows law enforcement to carry a firearm anywhere in the country.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
in
that.
order to do that, it's H.R. 218, but in order to do that, you have to qualify once a year the way the law is right now. And so people move from their agencies, and once you retire, you're not connected to your agency anymore. So you have to find people that are willing to help do that and help keep up with that. And so here we're glad to help, as you know, all the influx of people that we have, whether it's Cumberland Cove or down at
West. A lot of former law enforcement.
West end of the county. We've got tons. So we have 2 of those shoots every year to provide that service for the law enforcement. And so we've got one coming up in October. We tried to keep it to 60. But when we first started, 2 times a year, 60 should have been way more than plenty. Now we're overflowing. We don't even put it out hardly, and people are calling.
Oh, really?
So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we're glad to do it, but that just shows you how the influx is.
Yeah. Well, and it seems like as the county is growing too, you know, there's Cookeville and there's the All Good, Monterey, Baxter, you know, and they have their own police forces that I know that you guys work with, but there's so much county. And they're building neighborhoods out in the county, and that's a lot more to patrol. That's a lot more to enforce as the sheriff's office has progressed. Because I know back when we were kids, it was a lot of serving warrants, and I know you still do that. But now it's getting into more and more enforcement, law enforcement.
Yeah, it is, and it doesn't stop. And you know the talk is, and the projection is down off Eddy Road is to build a neighborhood of
500
to 800 houses, and so that's
plus a school.
Yeah, and that's a community in itself. Yeah. Right? So planning ahead and looking for that stuff and trying to keep up is, you know, it's a challenge for sure.
Yeah. It seems like it. And how many deputies are out on patrol at any given time?
So we usually
have play at 1, 2 in the morning, probably not as much as 1, 2 in the afternoon, but
so we always try to have at least 10 cars out and going. Now sometimes we don't have as much, maybe it's 8, but we try to have at least 10 cars, and then we have supervisors that don't actually do the patrolling, but they're certainly available and they answer calls if we need to, or get behind, or have something big happen in the county. Of course, everybody, you know, is on call and will certainly come and do it. So, you know, and we're averaging about 30,000 calls a year So that's a big service.
Has there been an uptick in those calls?
You know, there really not have been the last few years. We went up a little bit there right after 2020. We was about 31 or so, and down to 29. But we're hovering somewhere around 30,000, and but that's still a big number if you think about it.
It is.
And thank goodness most of them amount to nothing. They're pretty small. Now, when I say that, I'm very thankful that the citizens call in, because that's certainly what I've advocated ever since being sheriff. We want them to call and make sure that if they think they need us or they think something's going on,
better be safe than sorry.
Absolutely, call us. We'd rather come and make sure that on the front end as to have to deal with something bigger on the back end with maybe somebody getting hurt. So
we're talking to Sheriff Eddy Farris from the Putnam County Sheriff's Office.
Good job.
It's 7:14. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Hey Grace FM listeners, it's Dave Fry, lead singer Sawa Province. So excited, Christmas time is here. And we are celebrating with the Great Big Family Christmas Tour. My favorite tour of the year, it is coming to Cookeville, Tennessee, to the River Community Church. And we want you to be a part of it. December 11th. Get your tickets today at greatbigfamilychristmas.com. And we'll see you and all you Grace FM family soon.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 718.
From the Putnam County Sheriff's Office.
Way to go, Sheila.
Sheriff Eddy Farris is with us, and Public Information Officer Morgan Abston. I got that right. Public Information.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, Sheila.
I said officer.
It won't be here in a few years. I think we'll have everybody down pat.
We might. You do. I don't know if I will.
One thing about the sheriff's office is they're not only out there patrolling, but they cover a lot more than that. And we were just talking about a scam that's come up here in Putnam County. Tell us about this new.
So, yeah,
like there's always something new with that.
We have all kinds of scams, and we try to put things out. Morgan put different things out and make sure people are aware, but we can't cover them all. There's no way we can cover them all. But we had a scam the other day that might be worth mentioning here. But we had a person who clicked on a link on her Facebook on her laptop, and it said that she had been hacked, and that had a number and claimed and said call Microsoft to get help. And so she did, and the person on the phone said that Social Security investigator would be contacting her about her assets and make sure no information they got out.
That's scary for some people, don't think?
It is. And then the person called, and then she talked to another person claiming to be Tennessee Federal Credit Union, confirming her assets and making sure what she had was still safe. And of course, she was providing this information, and then they wanted to go to purchase gold from Texas Precious Metals, which is a company. And so during this process, and certainly in the middle of the process, the banks, her 401k people, because she was withdrawing money. And the metal company itself was telling her, hey, this is most likely a scam. You need to get some help here. And it was too late. And spent about $400,000.
Oh my goodness.
And now,
oh my God.
And now the IRS says that they owe, $100,000 for pulling the money out too early out of the 401k, and so now
she got scammed, and she's going to have to pay taxes on what she got scammed on.
Yeah, and that was her life, and that was her retirement. That was her retirement.
Yeah.
So now, and as we were talking off the air on break there, that I really would like to see our state legislatures and our federal partners start getting some stiffer laws about these.
Well, there's no way to get that money back, is there?
There's no way to get the money
gone.
back. It's very, very difficult.
I just, that could be anybody's mom, dad.
Yes.
It could be us, because they seem like they're getting so much better at how things look legitimate. And then you wonder, it's always better to check it out, or
I just assume everything's a scam now.
don't call the number that they give you, because it could be a scam number.
Oh,
yeah. There's probably not a day goes by I don't get those kind of emails. Something we all do, right?
Yes.
That we know something's not right, and this ain't right. But it just takes one every now and then, at those kind of numbers.
It's like fishing.
It is.
Throw the bait out there enough time, the fish will bite it.
But we feel so bad for these people, and we try to help them, but by the time we're called and get involved, it's too late.
Is there something within the state or that investigates this as a crime, or is this not investigated? Is it pretty much a sorry about your luck moment?
So TBI is putting together a task force unit in order to start doing more of this, which is I'm proud of them for doing that. We certainly need that.
Absolutely.
The federal government has certain sites we can go to report things, but it's very difficult to get any help. I mean, unless there's hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of dollars in one area that somehow they get a break they can focus on and open an investigation. Usually don't
But
get
there's
any
so
help.
many things
There's
that
so
are happening. It's
so
so
many.
hard to trace it.
There's so many.
Most of this coming from overseas? Are they overseas, like hackers, or not hackers? But you know what I'm trying to say.
Most of it is, yes. Yeah. Most of it is.
Some of the scams, that, like if you call that number, they can actually get inside your computer too.
A lot of them can. Yes, they can.
And then they find out all your passwords, everything.
So just to give you a little bit of what we deal with back when we had the ransomware at the county.
Mm-hmm.
We had some ransomware a few years ago. Costed the county, $1 million or $2 million. We did have insurance, so that took care of that. The FBI came in, Secret Service came in to help us, and I was talking to the agents there and asked them what happens when and if you ever catch these folks. I said, well, we do catch them occasionally. What happens? It should be I'm thinking it should be mandatory, a 5 or 10 year prison sentence.
Right. Yes.
Because that's theft.
So here was the answer.
If I broke into your house and stole $400,000, I'd be going to jail for a long time.
Yeah. So here was the answer. They said, we usually hire them because they're smarter than we are.
I mean, there is something to that, I guess.
Because they help them catch the next person because they know how
I
it's
guess,
done.
but where does that stop?
That's almost like you're praising them for doing bad. But I get it, though, because you get to use their intelligence. I mean, it's like a double-edged sword.
I feel like you could figure that a way to get that anyway. I don't know.
I would
let
say
them sit in a jail cell and let them help you.
serve the 5 years, right?
Yeah.
10, and then bring them out and use them.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's
I
not
agree.
fair to the victims.
Yeah, especially if they've stolen $400,000 from me.
Or they can work to repay the $400,000 or whatever they've stolen.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's crazy.
It is.
And you're right, Sheila. They are getting so much more sophisticated about it.
They really are.
And a lot of, if you don't know, if you're not vigilant with it, then you could get caught up.
It's hard to keep up with what all's out there. And then when you do, finally you think, okay, I know what's out there. Something else comes along.
Yeah.
And you can tell they're smart. I wish they would use their intelligence for something good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And a lot of times you might get away with one click, right?
Yeah.
If you realize, I don't need to go there.
Yeah.
But if you do 2 or 3 clicks,
you're done.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
We were I worked someplace and somebody clicked the link from an email, and then for the next week, I mean, they had all of our emails then.
Yeah.
Because it was all on the same server, I guess, how that works.
Sure.
And they had all of our emails then. Yeah. And they were we were getting, they signed us up for everything. I was getting, hundreds and hundreds of emails a day from nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing I'd ever thought about before.
And then we saw, what was it last week, where they Secret Service caught the group or the guy. I don't know if they caught anybody, but they confiscated the big room full of computers and all the software up in New York that could send mass text messages out and communications to all over the country.
Yeah.
Right? Was no way, and they were overriding everyone else's. Mm-hmm. Is that not? I mean, that's eye opening.
It's incredible, and you gotta ride that fine line of, should the government do something if somebody does something wrong? Yes, but this internet's wide open, man. It's the Wild West. That's how innovation happens too, unfortunately. Yeah. So you have to let some of it happen. There's a fine line that government has to ride on that, which I guess is like a lot of things the government has to do.
And so the internet is, as you know, the internet that we know is one small part, but when we start working on some particular cases with the federal partners, then we're sometimes head over to the dark web, and that's a whole different ballgame.
I've never seen the dark web, and I don't even know how to get to the dark web.
That's good.
My guess it's somewhere around Silver Point.
Hi, Silver Point.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have viewers from Silver Point too.
It's out there somewhere.
He's kidding.
Yeah. But have you like seen it? Been on the dark web?
Just around it a little bit with some of the cases. That was after I actually.
You sound enticed by it.
Well, no, I want to know.
Well,
I want to see what's on
after.
I mean, Reddit's about as deep as I get.
Have you seen it? Of course, he is the sheriff. He's got to keep up with all this.
I don't know. I'm sure he's seen it, but I want to know what it looks like.
Morgan, stay away.
Can you still use Google on it, or is there a special dark web Google?
I think it's all.
I just thought they called the dark web the bad stuff on it.
It's all different. But when I was actually a working agent, it really hadn't got blown up yet, so I really didn't have much dealings with it. And now it's just very bits and pieces from our investigators, working with the government. So it's not too much, but it's certainly a big play.
I bet Diddy was on the
times.
Diddy was on the dark web for sure. The Diddy
web.
Yeah. Of course, they're saying he's gonna get 11 years for what he did.
Wow.
Yeah, his sentencing is this week. Been just a lot of law enforcement things going on in America right now too, and there's both sides. Different things. People look at different things differently.
Yeah.
And you got the National Guard going into Memphis. Now, as you deal with people all through the state as law enforcement, have you heard from anybody in West Tennessee? Have you heard any from Memphis? How's that going? What's that like?
I think it's slowly, and it is going, and yes, it was desperately needed. And quite frankly, it might not be the only city in Tennessee that needs that.
Really?
To be honest with you. We've got a lot of crime in the
Memphis is like the highest crime in the
Memphis,
one of the
Memphis fluctuates all the time, being in the top 5 normally across the country, and so
as law enforcement, though, are those local police, local sheriff's department, are they welcoming of this? Is it just that they've been understaffed and underfunded?
No, it's the policies.
Okay.
It's the policies. The sheriff's office welcomes it. In fact, National Guard and the federal agencies is who they're working with down there, is the sheriff's office. It's my understanding that the city police down there says they're not working with them.
Okay.
So therein lies part of the problem of why we are in the situation we are.
Yeah.
And so we've talked about this before, but of course Memphis has sheriff and city police, but like Nashville, they're metro. So even though they have a sheriff's office, all they do in Nashville as a sheriff's office is serve warrants and run the jail and take care of courts. They don't really have any investigations and patrol deputies and numbers to go out and enforce laws. So they rely on Metro Nashville to do that. And when you have those bad policies set in place, it don't get done. And we've talked about this before, but the license plate readers, that's one of the best tools that we've come across in the last year or two to help law enforcement solve crimes.
Right.
Here in Putnam County, just the sheriff, we have 28 scattered out amongst the county in order to protect our citizens for people coming in and going out of this county committing crimes and us not knowing who that is. So Nashville has 0. Metro will not allow that. The oversight committee down there and the council do not allow license plate readers. So how do you solve crimes in one of the biggest areas who has some of the most violent crimes if you don't, have all the tools? And so once again, just another policy that's not good for law and order and protecting the citizens.
I was wondering how that was going in Memphis. It seemed like it went real well in Washington, and even the people in Washington that were disagreeable at first, I think after it was over, seemed to become agreeable. The mayor did there, so
sure.
Hope it does turn out good. Memphis is such a great town, and it got to the point where it was difficult to go visit. You just didn't know what you were going to get.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the National Guard part is being directed by our governor, which is, state or federal.
Right.
But I think the Guard part in this case is actually being and taking orders from our governor and all the federal agents that's here in Tennessee, right, and state agents that we're aware of. In fact, we have people on task forces assigned to those. They're actually going to have a turn too, so they're all going to Memphis to take a turn in the rotation down there in order to help that situation.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks so much. Morgan, we didn't even get to say hey much. We got to talking to
I'm so glad to have Morgan. She's really good at what she does.
No kidding.
She put I don't know, we didn't talk about it maybe another time, but asked the sheriff together.
Yeah.
Her idea. We're trying to get that off the ground a little bit.
It
seems to be going good. We don't get in really a lot of depth because as y'all know, once you get over 45 or seconds or a minute, people don't watch.
Yeah.
So we're trying to fill those questions, but she's doing a great job.
Absolutely.
with that.
I can tell by your social media that Morgan's doing a good job. You have a presence now.
Yeah, we actually do that.
Yeah, you have a presence now.
And it's very informative, so make sure you follow Putnam County Sheriff's Office.
If you have any questions for the sheriff, just email Ask Sheriff Farris at putnamcountytnsheriff.gov.
Okay.
And we'll get
Awesome.
them answered.
Well, guys, thanks so much for being here. We
you,
appreciate
always.
it.
Yes.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy will not return next season. Bochy was the Rangers manager for the last 3 seasons, which included a World Series victory in 2023, but missed the playoffs in the last 2 seasons. The Rangers have offered Bochy a position in the front office to stay on in an advisory role if he wants to. The New York Mets are bringing back manager Carlos Mendoza next season. The Mets entered the season with the second highest payroll but missed the playoffs after tying the Cincinnati Reds record and losing on the head-to-head tiebreaker. The Mets had the best record in baseball on June 12th, but went 38-55 the rest of the season. Longtime radio host Paul Feinbaum says he is considering running for Senate. Feinbaum said that he would run for the same seat that Tommy Tuberville occupied in Alabama. Tuberville vacated his seat so he could run for governor of Alabama. Feinbaum said politics never crossed his mind until Charlie Kirk's death. He said he would run as a Republican and decide in the next 30 to 45 days if he's going to run. Join us this evening for the Tuesday Night Football Show presented by Fire and Vine. Myself and Noah McKay will break down Week 6 of the high school football season and preview all of the Week 7 matchups. Show starts at 7 tonight on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:37.
Harrington for Hope is coming up October the 11th. Kim and Mitch Harrington is with us.
We're right here at it.
Yeah,
Right
not
on
this
it.
Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, it's always a good time, Mitch. So what's happening at this year's Harrington for Hope?
Well, not a lot has changed really from last year. We continue to do our motorcycle ride, our Jeep ride that we have in the mornings. Our live auction that's done by Cowboy Kevin Burchett that everybody knows. We also have a silent auction. We've got a car show lined up.
It seems like you just keep growing it every year.
We
like
do.
More stuff is added to it.
We do. We try and add a little bit every year to keep folks coming. And you know, last year we have it at Maxwell Farms down in Baxter. Nikki Grogan has been kind enough to let us use that venue there, and it's an awesome place.
Is this a different venue from before?
It's same as last year.
Same as last year,
different
okay.
than what we've done in the past. But it is an awesome place down there. She has a wedding venue there and has converted a barn into a wedding venue. And it just works out really good for us. There's a lot of acreage down there for us to do our thing. And every year, like I said, it just keeps growing. And the reason that we do it and the things that we do with the money that we raise from this event just continues to grow. We try to add a little something every year to help more families of child burn survivors. And that's really what our focus is. We've strayed away from that a little bit at times as requests come in. We've had some families that needed help that wasn't necessarily burn survivors, but that is our key focus.
It's nice that you had some to help, though. I mean, that's still great.
Oh, it's awesome. And our community and the Upper Cumberland community has just been incredibly gracious to us, helping our cause. But they see what we do.
Right.
One of the coolest things that we do, and Kim and I kind of came up with this idea together, was we pick a child from the camp that we do. It's called Camp Hope, which is where the name came from, Harrington for Hope. Camp Hope is a camp just for burned children, burn survivors, ages 6 to 16. So we came up with this idea that we would like to do a scholarship for these kids. So we have the counselors from the camp, and we're counselors, Kim and I, and then we have Erin, our assistant director. She's a counselor at camp, and then 2 of our other board members are also counselors at camp. We're a small group of 5 in the number of counselors there are. It takes an army to put this thing on, but we get all the counselors together the last day, and we pick a boy and a girl, 2 kids, that best represent what we think Camp Hope should be about. And that is, it should be about learning, giving, sharing, guiding others, the child that's most helpful to the counselors and the other kids. And they kind of stick out after a few days of being with them. And we'll take those 2 kids and we pay for them to come to Cookeville with their families. We put them up in hotels here in town, and we present them with a scholarship of $2,500 each at our event. That's one of the coolest things I think we do.
Absolutely. What a leg up.
Oh yeah.
To have that money sitting there waiting for you to go to college.
Absolutely.
Now, are these kids that come from all over Tennessee or different states?
They are. They're all over Tennessee. We have had a child or 2. Any child burn survivor is invited. They can come from anywhere. We don't care. However, 95% or more of the kids are from the Upper Cumberland area. Let me say this: the Middle Tennessee area.
Okay.
Nashville to
you're fine.
Crossville, and
that's now this may sound that's amazing that there's that many kids who have been burned victims in this area that would fill up a camp.
I mean, it really is.
That blows me away.
So let me tell you why.
Okay.
A child that's severely burned, and we do have children in this camp that, are missing ears, a child that's missing his nose. I mean, some of these kids are really, really burned up. They won't leave home because they're worried about
what people will say and think about them.
People will stare at them or ask them questions.
Point and talk behind their back.
Yeah.
Asking the questions, they don't mind.
Right.
Because at least they're being seen and being talked to, and
that's right.
Being treated like a normal human being.
That's right.
Right.
But normally they will not leave home. They will not get out in public.
it really changes their personality and everything.
How could it not?
I know.
I mean, how could it not?
We had a little girl, just to give you an example. We have so many incredible stories that come from this camp. It is heartbreaking but amazing. And just one example, and I'm just going to tell kind of the abbreviated version. We had a little girl came to camp a few years ago, was nonverbal. Her mother told us she doesn't speak. By the end of this camp, she was so relaxed and had so much fun. She was yapping up a storm. The mother,
oh my gosh, that makes me want to cry.
The mother was like, "Who is this child?"
She felt so comfortable.
She did
around the other kids and was able to be a kid.
Yeah. And then you have other kids that are just like you are.
Yeah.
And I imagine that opens your eyes a little bit to other thing. I imagine that's maybe the best therapy in this whole camp is being around the other kids.
Great therapy, because all the kids are burned and have the same scars. A lot of the counselors, like me, are burned and have the same scars. And that just really gives them, just kind of puts them in their home element. They're like, well, I'm not the only one. We had one child that came to camp from Crossville. He's become my little buddy now. And
well, who's not your little buddy?
Well,
I mean,
I know,
you
right?
and Kim are like, it's like you feel like you know you as soon as you meet you.
That's right.
Well, he came to camp. I actually met him here at a business, and he was like, no, I don't want to come. And I was like, I tell you what, if you'll come, I'll be your counselor, and you and I'll hang out for the week. And he's like, you will? I said, yeah. He said, okay, well, I'll come. So he comes to camp, and he will not talk to anyone. He will not let me introduce him, because the first day we have the kids introduce themselves. The counselors all introduce themselves. And he was like, I don't want to be introduced. I don't want you to say my name.
I don't want to center attention, nothing.
Nothing. He doesn't want anything. And by the end of the week, he did an interview for News Channel 5.
Oh, my goodness.
He has become a spokesperson for Vanderbilt University.
No way.
Children's Hospital.
How old is he?
He's 13 now, 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You
And,
changed his world.
and recently, I went to the business across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Potter's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His picture's on the door.
Oh, I love it.
Advertising for them.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
So, I mean, it completely brought this kid out of his shell, and his mother was like, oh, wow, who's this child?
Right.
And we've become great friends with his family, but
is the
story
camp
after story.
Free to the kids?
Free to them. You know why?
Okay, so because
Harrington for Hope.
Okay, that's what I wanted to
pays a
get
huge
to.
chunk of it.
Was that this really does everything we're talking about. If that has moved you in a great way, all you have to do is come have fun on October 11th. That's all. I mean, that's it.
That's it.
And come have fun and bring your wallet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit more. It's the 7th annual Harrington for Hope coming up on Good Morning Cookeville, live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another great weather day is ahead of us with sunny skies stretching all across the region. Highs this afternoon will top out in low to mid 80s. Winds will be out of the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 60. Wednesday will be sunny with highs once again in the low to mid 80s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:48.
We have Kim and Mitch Harrington. Harrington for Hope is coming up on October 11th, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And you said it was at, is it Meadows?
Maxwell Farms.
Maxwell Farms.
Mhm.
Maxwell Farms. And you can find out more about that. Look for Harrington for Hope on Facebook. and that will tell you more about it. But those of you who don't know, Mitch is a former officer, police officer. Tell your story about how you got involved with helping kids that are burned.
Well, when I got involved with the kids that are burned was a lot easier than how I got involved. It was a lot less painful.
Yeah.
There was a house fire in Cookeville, and I was the first officer there. Just happened to be really, really close. So close that the fire department hadn't even left the building yet. And there was a woman trapped inside. She was on the phone with the dispatcher, locked in a back bedroom. She was bedridden. And when I got there, I could hear her crying for help. And the neighbor was standing on the porch saying, she's inside. The doors are locked. I can't get in, yada, yada. And I said, okay, I got to get in there and get her. I thought I could get in and grab her and drag her out the door, you know, and
because you're Superman.
Everything be good. Yeah, well.
Well, you're thinking of, she's crying, I need to get to her, I need to get her out. Yeah.
It's hard to sit there and listen to someone beg for help.
Oh, God.
Beg for their life.
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
And then go stand out in the yard and wait.
Oh.
Wow. That's hard for anybody in emergency services or anybody in general to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went in the house, and unfortunately, her husband was already deceased. He was on a couch next to the door. And there was an oxygen tank that he was using that was beside of him. And as soon as I went in the door, that tank exploded, set the entire house. It just became an immediate inferno.
Oh, yeah.
I was on fire, disoriented now because I couldn't see where anything was. I couldn't breathe. I kept rolling around on the floor trying to keep this fire off of me because my uniform kept catching on fire. The doorway that I came in became blocked when the ceiling partially collapsed there and kind of blocked that door where I couldn't get out. And so I was crawling around trying to find an exit. But the heat in that room was so intense that it just finally pretty much overtook me to where I couldn't go anymore, and kind of came to the conclusion that, hey, this is it, you know. And
you didn't pass out from that,
I was just almost out. I wasn't completely out, but it was just almost out to the point to where I had just put my face on the floor and covered my face with my hands, which is why my hands were burned so bad. And you know, just said, hey, you know, this how it ends right here.
Wow.
And as that thought's going through my head, I kept hearing a big old thump behind me, and I couldn't really tell where I was in the house, but I was on a tile, so I knew I was either in a bathroom or in the kitchen. Didn't know which. But I kept hearing this boom, 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 and didn't know what it was until later when I realized that it was somebody kicking the back door. Steel frame door, steel door. Two of my other officers on my shift were kicking that back door down. And when they kicked it down, they laid down, shined their light into the house, and was yelling, "Ma'am, we can't get to you. Crawl to us." Ma'am, they had no clue I was in there.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nobody did. Nobody realized I was in the house. And as they shined the light through the house and under the smoke, they just happened to see a patch on my shoulder, my uniform patch. And they were like, oh my God. And they crawled up in there and grabbed me and dragged me out.
No kidding.
Yeah. And as we got out the back door,
what a story.
I'm trying to sit up. Well, they're trying to sit me up, and both of them received burns from my uniform.
From you?
It was so hot. My vest was so hot that they got burned. And I was like, guys, get me away from this building. This whole place is going to explode.
Yeah.
And there was another huge explosion from another oxygen tank about the time I said that. And I mean, it was like bowling pins in the yard where it just blew everybody down, you know. It was a crazy scene.
That
And
is the most in depth I've heard you
Me
tell
too.
the story.
Yeah, I've heard you tell the story before, but that
Well, I mean, we were all worried about you. I
Yeah.
remember
Oh, yeah.
praying, sending cards and everything for Mitch, and I didn't. I mean, I knew it was bad,
yeah.
but I cannot.
Well,
your
there was,
uniform was sticking to you, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, well, what wasn't burned off.
Oh my gosh!
And the thing about it is that, you know, it's so amazing. There were so many heroes that day. Unfortunately, the husband died. The woman that I was trying to get out died 4 days later. Unfortunately, her family has been absolutely amazing to me. They stay in contact with me. They visited me in the hospital. Even though their mother didn't survive or their family member didn't survive, they were still very gracious, even for us even trying.
well, to put that effort in to do that, that wasn't your job.
No.
But that was, as a human being, it was. But as a police officer, it's not.
Well, it gave me a newfound respect for firefighters. My son's a firefighter, and it gave me a newfound respect for him because I'm not a very good one. I found out the hard way.
Right.
But yeah, they did an amazing job. They were
You
able
had
to
the
get in
heart
there.
like one, though.
Yeah, well, I tried. But there were so many guys on my shift that risked their lives to try and get to her and to try and help
They
me.
didn't, I thought they were busting and trying to get you. They were trying to get her, and then
trying
they
to get her.
just like, oh my goodness, Mitch is in here.
Stumbled across me.
Yeah.
it
Thank
was
God
amazing.
they did.
Just,
did.
just before we run out of time, let's get so all of this being said this morning.
That's how you have a heart for it because
Right.
you've been through it.
That's what Harrington for Hope is about. It raises money for the camp that we were just telling you about. And it's a great day. It's at Maxwell Farms coming up Saturday, October the 11th. What are some of the auction items real quick? If you know any off the top of your head. If
Off
not,
the
that's
top
fine
of
too.
I mean, we have several. We've got custom cornhole sets that we make. We
That you
usually
make?
Yeah, we make.
My goodness.
We also have another set that has Bluetooth speakers in it.
Cornhole with Bluetooth speakers?
Great idea. Why hasn't this been thought of?
I know, right?
That's awesome.
You got to have music.
Yeah.
Those came from Matco Tools in Cookeville. Snap-on Tools donates us a remote control car, big high dollar.
Notice the great hat there.
Yeah, I know, right? And we usually have a motorcycle, like a dirt bike or something like that. Last year we had a little Jeep from Major Automotive Group down in Baxter donated to us. That was an awesome item. But we have a lot of things that go through this auction. So it's a lot of fun. Cowboy Kevin Burchett makes it a lot of fun.
He's a fun auctioneer.
He really is.
Kim, you were saying you were talking to the kids, you're a counselor, and you were recording them.
Yes.
What is some of the things that they love about the camp?
So last year we videoed the kids because we wanted to know, why do you love Camp Hope so much? So maybe we could make improvements or do things that they want to, that they enjoy. And every child that we videoed said, when I'm at Camp Hope, I get to be myself. Everybody looks like me. Everybody has scars.
And they don't feel any different. They
no
just can
different
be
at
a
all.
kid.
They can be a kid, and that's the only week of the year that they get that opportunity. So that was the greatest thing. So we want them to have that time.
It's definitely this, and I can tell you, Harrington for Hope that day is all. If you've been around Mitch ever, it's going to be a good time. I mean,
We have fun.
Definitely make plans. It's Saturday, October the 11th. It's starting to get in that perfect temperature weather thing. Maybe by October 11th, it'll be perfect.
So let me plug this too. So
Go ahead.
Why you brought up the auction? If you want to donate an auction item, just go to Facebook. My phone number's on there. Call me. Sponsors, we always look for them, and we have a lot of great sponsors that help us every year. This year and last year, our major sponsor was Portobello down in Baxter. They've been so good to us. They bring out a host of volunteers to work for us that day. They helped us out with our golf tournament a couple months ago. Just a great company down there.
Yeah, they've really come in and been part of the community.
They really have.
That's great.
They really have.
Guys, thanks so much for being here today. And we love y'all and Harrington for Hope. It's such a great event, and so hope everybody gets out there for it. It should be good.
Thank you.
It's Good Morning Cookeville, and tomorrow, do we know who?
We have Rachel Wingo and Joe Clark. They are with Shakespeare in the Park, and
That's
it's
right.
Starting
I
maybe
think
this Saturday.
it may be this Saturday.
I think so. I think it's the 4th. We'll find out tomorrow. She'll be in there with us.
That's always a good time too. They do a great job at that Shakespeare in the Park. It's authentic Shakespeare. No speakers, no lights, no microphones.
Just actors.
It's just like it would have been in the Shakespeare times,
Yeah.
except you can run down the street to Crawdaddy's at our Shakespeare. You can go pregame a little bit if you need to. Guys, have a great rest of your day, and I hope it gets along just fine.
And be there for Harrington for Hope this Saturday.
Yeah.
Or no, next Saturday. Next Saturday.
Is it
The
Harrington
11th.
for Hope on Facebook? Is just search for Harrington for Hope? Okay, do that. It's probably the easiest way.
Or that's also our website.
HarringtonforHope.com or org.
Org.
.org.
Try both.
Yeah, try both, yeah.
We're 501c3, so we changed it to .org.
Yeah, just Google Harrington for Hope.
Absolutely.
Then that's how you find it. Guys, have a great rest of your day. See you back here tomorrow. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Bye.